Alrighty, everybody. So I'm going to give you a presentation on the benefits of resistance training. Alright, just an overview of what we're going to cover is what resistance training is, what will happen to you when you begin resistance training, and how to get started, and some of my tips for excelling in resistance training. What is resistance training? Resistance training is a type of exercise that involves some mode of resistance to the muscle that is being contracted. This resistance challenges the muscle that is being involved, and as we'll talk about it later, challenge results in change. Alright, a couple types of resistance training. There's the more traditional ones that people will know about and you've probably heard of, such as body weight, free weight, and machine. And interchangeable with these traditional is kettlebells, which were originally non-traditional implements but have kind of moved towards a more traditional aspect. For non-traditional, we won't cover much of those, but it's chains, tires, logs, any variations that just kind of bring out some other aspects of training. And here's a picture that just kind of gives a couple examples, as you can see, of resistance exercise. You'll see some body weight stuff like push-ups and pull-ups, and then you'll see some weighted stuff with dumbbells and barbells, and some machines as well right here with lat pull down and chest flies. Next. Alright, for body weight, this method of exercise is the most commonly performed mode of resistance training. Oftentimes we'll do it and you won't even know it. Simple everyday things such as going from a sitting position to a standing position, getting out of bed, or even lifting objects over your head for things like putting it in a cupboard. In some special populations, these may already be challenging for a regular individual. Some movements that you'll commonly know for body weight exercises would be exercises such as just simple squats, push-ups, pull-ups, dips off the side of a chair. These exercises set a functional base for resistance training and are a great starting point for beginners. This type of exercise is what people often associate with the idea of resistance training for free weights. This is what you think of in the gym, just people doing bench press, squats, anything with bars, dumbbells, things of that nature. They create a resistive force against any movements and can be adjusted in the movements in multiple ways, from having the bar on your back to over your head to the ground, kind of moving around, getting really whatever you want out of these free weights. There are infinite combinations, as I was saying, and variations that can relate to free weights. And as I said, here's some examples. Next. And if you didn't already know what they were, there's an example of a barbell. It's your classic weights on the end of about a 4 to 5 foot long bar, and dumbbells, which will also vary in size and may look different than that, but essentially the same, and then kettlebells. Machines as a form of traditional resistance training. This mode requires large, heavy equipment, so it's not the easiest to have, say, in your home or some other atmosphere. Resistive force from a series of pulleys and other mechanisms is what creates this force. They're not quite the same as free weights because they'll limit your range of motion. As I said, they're bulky and have all kinds of stuff with them that just takes up space. The amount of resistance, just like free weights, is easily adjustable and can change for multiple populations and reasons. And they're safe for almost all people because they're so controlled. You're less likely to hurt yourself on a machine than you are using free weights. Next. Then, as I was talking about earlier, are some of these non-traditional exercises, and a lot of them are more for advanced populations such as bodybuilders, strongmen, things of that nature, or advanced athletes in general. They can be really complex, things such as flipping a tire, which involve full body, put the entire body under a lot of stress that just can challenge all of your muscles really. And then, as I said, with kettlebells, they become a more traditional aspect. Some may consider them non-traditional.